This is how to calculate descriptive statistics from your questionnaire data in SPSS. The examples we're using are some questionnaires that you can find the links to on the VLE in these slides. One of the things you can do is calculate frequencies or counts. So this is just the number of people. It might be the number of people that fall into different categories. So to demonstrate this, I'm going to use the question in the electric car survey, what kind of car do you own? To get frequencies, I go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics and Frequencies menu. And then I choose what kind of car do you own from the options on the left and click OK. Then go to my output. Let's zoom in. There you can see that you've got the number of people who fall into each of these types of car categories and then the total 20. And in this questionnaire, we had 9 missing values. Those were people who didn't own a car. So what's useful here is that we've also got the percentages, and these are the percentages of all the people in the survey, including the people who didn't have a car. But SPSS also gives you what it calls valid percent. So that's the percentage excluding the missing data, so excluding the people who didn't have a car. The other thing you can do is calculate frequencies for the number of people falling into different groups. And percentages are really useful here because then you can compare different groups with different numbers of people in them. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll use an example to explain that. In our electric car survey, we asked people what kind of car do you own, and we also asked them what gender do they identify with. Now, if we went to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics and Crosstabs, we can put what kind of car do you currently own under rows, and then we can put what gender do you identify with under columns. And if we click OK to that, let's zoom in, then we get a table which says how many males have petrol, diesel, electric hybrid cars and how many females have petrol, diesel, electric cars. And that's okay because you've got numbers. What's even more useful is if we calculate the percentages. So to do that, we go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics and Crosstabs again, or actually we could use our recall button here, which would be quicker. And we click on Cells and we say that we want to get the percentages of the column. Continue and OK. And now it's given us the exact same table, but with percentages. Let me zoom in there. So now we can see that there's 15% of the males had electric cars and 14% of females had electric cars, albeit these are maybe not the most reliable numbers because they're quite low, they're only 2 and 1. But we can now see that there's no difference in the number of males and females really as a percentage. We can calculate a mean of all respondents, or we can calculate means of groups. So to demonstrate that, I'm going to use the salary survey. To calculate a mean for salary for all the respondents, we go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics and Descriptives. We put salary into the box and click OK. In the output file, it gives us this table. Let me zoom in. It gives us the mean of all the respondents' salary in the survey as well as the standard deviation. We asked people their employment status, and that included whether they were full or part-time workers. We can calculate the salary according to the different employment statuses. To do that, we go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics and Explore. We put salary into the dependent list, and then we need a nominal variable to go into the factor list. So we'll put our employment status there. You can see there that you've got the mean as you did before, but this time it's for employed full-time. You've also got the standard deviation here and the standard error, and then you've got the same for the people who are employed part-time.